Last episode, while hunting for dream homes for sale in Italy, I stopped in Castiglione del Lago, an enchanting medieval town in the region of Umbria. Today, I'm exploring its picturesque countryside and all it has to offer. From wine tasting in some of its best vineyards, to a stay in a dreamy agriturismo. Of course, any exploration of the region wouldn't be complete without indulging in its world-class cuisine, which prides itself on the authentic flavors of locally produced ingredients. Oh, and the home for sale I found is something dreams are made of. Andiamo.
Again.
Prendi questa mano,
Cavalletto, io vado di qua. We're riding a bike. This is a 1930 Bianchi. I think it's called an Aquilotto. We tried getting the gas to work on it, but a wire broke at the last second. So we're just kind of pedaling around here on the Italian countryside, on the Umbrian countryside, which is gorgeous, full of green. And this agriturismo is it's right in the center of paradise. It's just about time to have lunch. We'll go around the corner here and go back. So I'm at the agriturismo Casale Baldelli, right in the countryside outside of Castiglione del Lago. I'm staying here for these days while I'm exploring some of the most beautiful villas of this area. It's an agriturismo, meaning that there are places to sleep in, some rooms, but there's also a wonderful, wonderful restaurant downstairs. Beautiful inside here. There you are, Brando. How you doing?
Hi Marco, come stai?
Sto bene, grazie.
Tutto bene?
Sì,
nice to
tutto
meet
bene.
you. You're
Nice to meet you.
welcome in Brasseria Baldelli.
Thank you very
I
much.
prepare you a table, a romantic table. So
Okay.
follow me.
I like romantic tables.
Yeah, this is perfect. All for you.
So this is a Ciliegino Sangiovese wine produced 1.5 kilometers from this very agriturismo, and it's something very special.
This is a colca splatter. We call it antipasto del Casale. And there is some typical products. As you see, this is a Tuscan salami, and this is Pinocchiona salami, typical from the area. This is a bruschetta with red tomato sauce and a ione. This is sweet garlic that grow here in the area. And this is bruschetta with liver pate on the top. Here are some cheeses with different maturation, and this is the sherry on the top. The ham from Norcia, located in the heart of Umbria. And some artisanal jams produced by our chefs.
Umbria is one of those, I'd say, the king region of cold cuts. So salami, different cuts of ham, prosciutto, capocollo. They're really about meat, and it's because you're not on the coast. It's not like Puglia where you have access to fish. It's all about meat here. And so they do it really, really good.
Okay, Marco, these are raviolacci with fonduta di Pienza. It means raviolacci is an aggressive way to say ravioli because they are handmade, artisanal. And on the top there is a cheese fondue from Pienza, because we love Pienza for the cheese. Only 15 minutes from here. And as you see, some fresh truffle from Città di Castello, located here in Umbria.
So everything comes from the territory surrounding.
Exactly. And inside there is some ricotta and chicory. It grows here in the fields, and that's why we love to use these kind of products and ingredients in our dishes.
So good. So you can kind of feel that it's been homemade just because of the texture. It isn't uniform, and so it gives it really a rather rustic feeling to it. And the cheese sauce, very delicious. Guys, this is top of the line stuff here. I love to travel, And if you're following me from outside of Italy, you do too. But one issue I always run into while abroad is mobile internet and cell phone service. No connectivity, always searching for free Wi-Fi. But with Airalo, the sponsor of today's video, you can download and install an eSIM, giving you data connectivity in over 200 countries and regions. Basically, anywhere in the world you want to travel. Here's how it works. Let's say you're from the US and you want to travel to Italy to find a dream home and eat some good food, and of course avoid a huge roaming bill. Download the Airalo app and simply choose Italy, or any country you're traveling to for that matter. Then choose the plan with the amount of data you need, and voila! You can now download your own eSIM plan and are ready to be connected like the locals. I know I'm excited to use Airalo for my long delayed trip to Brazil, hopefully next year. So I don't have to wait in line at the airport in Rio de Janeiro to buy a local physical SIM card. And with Airalo eSIM, you can keep your own number and your own physical SIM card service in your phone at the same time. So install Airalo today to be connected wherever you travel and use my code JDI3 to get $3 off your first eSIM.
Non c'è più niente da fare, ma è stato bello sognare un grande amore sincero ed un felice futuro da vivere insieme per sempre.
È semplicemente la macchina più bella del mondo. Questo modello è del 1973 ed io dal 1981 e resterà mio, incredibile.
Dei lunghi giorni felici, qualcosa che il tempo.
È prodotto qui in Italia? Germania, vero?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, giusto. Però ha avuto un grande seguito anche qua, anche in Italia.
Assolutamente.
In inglese Bug, Volkswagen Bug. Sarà l'equivalente tedesco del 500 italiano.
Era Volkswagen, la macchina del popolo.
Non c'è più niente da fare.
And so I've arrived at the next stop of our stay on the countryside of Castiglione del Lago, the vineyards and wine cellars of Poggio Santa Maria. I've been wanting to do a wine tasting for a while now, and the internationally prized wines of this area in Umbria have given me the perfect excuse to indulge, just a bit. So we're here with Massimiliano from Poggio Santa Maria, and he's been kind enough to kind of let us see the behind the scenes of this cantina.
Qui c'è il nostro piccolo tempio, che è la barricaia, cioè dove noi abbiamo tutti i nostri vini che diciamo stanno in barrica, chi un anno, chi un anno e mezzo, sono tutte barriche nuove di rovere francese.
So we're entering now into where they process. This is the processing part.
Abbiamo qui le nostre botti in acciaio, nelle prime due abbiamo il nostro merlot, diciamo in parte già colto, sta 21 giorni circa con le bucce dentro, dopo poi si tolgono le bucce, sta diciamo 4-5 mesi diciamo, e poi va o in legno diciamo, oppure in bottiglia per raffinamento. Prego.
Oh, è buono!
Ora è proprio succo d'uva.
È succo d'uva, sì, beh, non c'è alcol, quindi.
No, ora diciamo
Contenuto zero. And so within the next 21 days, as they're sitting in these steel barrels, the sugar count goes down and the alcohol count goes up correspondingly. But this is grape juice, so you can give this to your kids. The wine tasting has begun. We have this beautiful setting out here in front of the Poggio, and I think we're going to go have 5 different wines that are produced here in this very cantina.
C'è un vermentino Chardonnay bio, come tutti i nostri vini. Il prossimo vino è un Sangiovese al 100%, rosato, con un certo corpo, con 13 gradi e mezzo, del 2023. Prost.
Quindi è meno sapore di frutta, cioè non è così dolce come l'altro. Wine number 3.
È un Sangiovese al 100%, cioè un 2023, dato che ha il nome di mia nonna, per il cuore diciamo il mio vino preferito.
So being a red wine, you obviously would pair this with heartier meals, maybe a meat-based dish. Wine number 4, guys.
È diciamo un Merlot all'85% con un 15% Cabernet Sauvignon del 2020. È un vino che diciamo merita minimo 4-5 anni di affidamento in bottiglia.
C'è un motivo per cui usi questo tipo di bicchiere, questo tipo di calice?
Se uno usa un balloon, che è questo bicchiere più largo, c'ha più modo di prendere aria e quindi di diciamo lasciare tutte le cose non positive e diciamo prendere tutte le cose buone e di avere una buona ossigenazione.
This is wine number 5, the Tresa wine, named after the Tresa River, which is the bringer of life to the vineyards of Poggio Santa Maria. So cheers to that. Cheers. Prost.
È da un pranzo che bevo.
Tu hai fatto pranzo. Okay, so we're off to the villa right outside Castiglione del Lago on the hills overlooking everything. It's beautiful. Okay guys, so we made it to the property that we're visiting today. Something very special that we found out in the hills, and I think it's very adequate for the area. It's definitely a luxury class property, but I think it's worth seeing. When I go house hunting, I'm always looking for something special, and I thought this time, we're in this luxurious rolling hills area of Umbria, and so it kind of fit the theme to show a very luxurious villa. So this villa has about 2 hectares of garden going all the way around it, 750 square meters inside with I think seven bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, massive spaces. This was built in the 1900s, and it's just I think a really beautiful property for whoever wants to kind of take 2 steps away from kind of civilization and put themselves onto the beautiful green countryside of this area in Italy, which is just really enchanting. So let's go have a look at the garden that way, and then we'll go on the inside. So you can see within the views of this property that we have basically a straight view of a couple of the main towns right out in the Umbrian hills. We have Panicale that way, Pacciano, Città della Pieve, and so it's really just beautiful options of traveling to these different locations. This is very strategically located in these Umbrian hills here. So obviously for a property like this, you want to have a pool for the summer months to cool down. This is a very nice one. It's 15 by 6 meters, so 15 meters long, 6 meters wide. Very beautiful right next to the villa, and you have some of this relaxation space right alongside of it. You have this on this side, and then you have this kind of beautiful veranda area on the other side. So you have access from the pool to this kind of pine grove area, and it's this little beautiful park relaxation area, lots of shade, and that beautiful scent of fresh air that you would get along in any kind of like pine forest area. Okay, so now we're at the other side of the garden in front of the house, and we have below this olive grove going all the way down the hill in front. And something that I really like, a special detail, although it gives you some work, are the ivies, the climbing plants on the side of this wing of the building. But from there, let's have a look now at the front of the house. We have this portico in the front going all the way along the front, providing lots of shade. Obviously very beautiful, very Mediterranean. I think it's a touch that gives something special to the property. But let's go now inside, and I'll show you the internals of the property. So we're being represented by a Umbrian salami on the map. We have the floor plan, and we're entering into this beautiful atrium area. This is only the entrance area, and as you can see, it's stunning. Really sets the tone for the rest of the visit. The wooden ceilings, beautiful tiling, and plenty of light coming in through the doors. So we're going to head into this right wing of the building under this beautifully constructed brick arch. And this is the dining area. As you can see, we have a mezzanine above, very high ceiling. And this is the area right outside of the kitchen. We'll walk into that right now. You can see there's a beautiful fireplace, a very long table. This is obviously a place that you can use as an agriturismo, an event place, including being a very luxurious personal residence, of course. So this is the kitchen, the main kitchen. There's two kitchens in this area. This is the beautiful brick vaulted ceilings, typical from here. Fully equipped kitchen, very clean, very modern. And behind me, there's another door that leads to the more professional kitchen, in which you have more specialized cooking appliances for catering, for using it as an agriturismo. But as you can see, this is a beautiful kitchen. You have the wooden doors of the cabinets, you have two stoves, and so there's plenty of space. We're going to come back out, and I'm going to take you around to show you the mezzanine floor of this wing. As you can see, the beautiful arched windows letting in plenty of light. We have a couple of those in this villa, and they're characteristic. So we have these beautiful arches all throughout, which kind of set the character of this villa. So we're up on the mezzanine floor already. This has a beautiful resting area out in this corner. And I'm going to take you up to see what we have on this floor. So you can see this part of the first floor is separated from the rest of the first floor. We have a very large but very cozy nest bedroom here. And around the corner, a fully equipped bathroom with shower, bidet, toilet. Very beautiful, in the same tone, the same theme of the rest of the building. So as you can see, the building is a very high quality construction. It is historical, but has been renovated and kept to a very high standard. And it can be used, as I mentioned before, as an events location as well. You have 8 bathrooms, 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. And so it's perfect for large groups of people. So now we're in this wing. This is the main wing of the building. And here we have more of the living area, the sitting areas. It is a big open space concept, and it's all built around the stairs going up to the first floor, which we'll make our way to. In the back behind the stairs, we have 2 toilets. So we have the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom. And this would be for, of course, if you have events or guests, this would be kind of the common bathroom areas. And around this side of this wing, we have this beautiful fireplace with the benches going around. This would be gorgeous, super cozy during the winter months with a fire set there, kind of warming your hands with friends. And we'll make it our way around this way. As you can see to the left, we have that portico going all the way down. It's a 100 square meter portico space. And we have the another bedroom, so another suite on this side. So we have that suite up in the mezzanine and another suite down here. This also has a very gorgeous bathroom in a different theme, a kind of different tone. Bathroom, toilet, bidet, shower, so very complete. Also, some of the furniture is very historical. It has exquisite craftsmanship. And we'll make our way back to the centerpiece of this ground floor, and that is the stairs heading up to the first floor. So the first floor is definitely more of the night area. It's full of the bathrooms and the main bedrooms. But when you come up, you have this beautiful kind of relaxation resting area with the biggest crescent window giving you the view of the front of the garden, with the Umbrian hills, with those towns in the background. Really, really beautiful. This is one of the high points, one of the many high points of this property, but this is definitely a unique aspect of it. So just to give you a look, we have 3 directions in which we can go: left, center, and right. We'll start on the left side of the sleeping quarters, and we'll start running through the different suites that we have up here. So this is one of the bedrooms. And each of the bedrooms has a corresponding bathroom. So every single one of them can be considered a suite in and of itself. This is the next bedroom, and as you can see, complete bathroom. There's a shower behind the door as well. And so that's why I've said this is a perfect structure to have your own agriturismo. So we've seen the agriturismo a bit of where I was staying during this tour. This is definitely another style of what an agriturismo can be, but you can see it has lots of potential just because of the amounts of space that it has. Here's the next bedroom. We will also be heading back to the agriturismo for another special peek into dinner once we get back there, once we finish this tour. Another beautiful bathroom. As you can see, each bathroom has its own kind of theme. So they've been constructed in a very similar way, but the tiles, the color of the tiles, a bit of the layout is different in every one. So each bathroom isn't a cookie cutter of the other one. They have their own character. Here's the next bedroom suite. And this one also has a bathroom in the back. So the quality of this property is very high. Sometimes when you go and visit an agriturismo, a receptive structure, even a masseria down in Puglia, you'll see that it's been used, that it's being in use, that there's some maintenance to be done on it. But this has actually been really impeccably maintained. And so in buying it, in purchasing a structure like this, there's very little maintenance to be done on it. Every single one of the rooms has central heating. There is air conditioning in them as well. And so it's perfectly fit for both the colder months and the warmer months. It's another beautiful bathroom. This one has a really massive mirror and a bathtub. So quite different from the other ones that we've seen so far. And making our way through, this is the next bedroom. Beautiful furniture in this one as well. Some of the closets, the armoires are of that historical style of some of the furniture that we've seen in the other rooms. And then we have this bathroom. So I've shown you through the ground floor, the first floor. We've seen the internals, we've seen the externals. I'm going to take you back around to finish on this final view. We're not done yet because we have to go back to our agriturismo, and I have some surprises to show you there now. In the meantime, always, if you're interested in these properties, write to me, Marco at justdreamitaly.com.
Guarda nei miei occhi, zingara, vedi l'oro dei capelli suoi, dimmi se ricambia.
It's evening in the agriturismo. We have this beautiful atmosphere out on the countryside. The sun is going down. I wanted to show you actually the room that I'm staying in, because part of my experience here is actually staying in the room, and architecturally, stylistically, I think it kind of fits with the channel, showing you what it looks like inside a room like this in the agriturismo. We have the restaurant downstairs, and so we're gonna have dinner in a bit. But first, let me show you the room. I think you're really gonna find it interesting to see. Okay, so my room is right up at the first floor, this kind of top floor of the agriturismo. This type of building is called a casale, and it's a very typical construction in this area of Italy, kind of northern central parts of Italy, as opposed to the masseria, which you'll see down south in Puglia, which I'm kind of used to showing you. A casale is a similar concept, so it's an isolated home, let's say, in the middle of the countryside. And they historically, for hundreds of years, had a sort of agricultural vocation. So they were lived in by farmers or landholders who used them, for residential purposes to kind of control the land all around them. Obviously nowadays, casale are kind of being converted to be used primarily as residential spaces. But in this case, since they're very big, they can be used as a agriturismo. So a sort of vacation homes for people. And this is my room up here. Let me show you around. So as you can see, we have this very typical floors. These are called colta tiles. We have the wooden beam ceilings with the red bricks, and a very kind of rustic looking kitchen. I won't be using this kitchen because I'm eating at the restaurant downstairs, but it is Very nice to see, very beautiful. So this is the suite. And then we have the bedroom over here. So we have the same ceilings. We have the mezzanine upstairs. Also the bathroom is very nice. A very spacious bathroom. I love this wooden beam going across it. Just gorgeous. Even the doors, look at the doors. These are from 100 years ago, these doors, still standing in perfect conditions. And then this beautiful mezzanine level. So this is where I'm sleeping. And another bed up here. So this is kind of a 2-bed solution. I'm one person, so I'm going to be sleeping downstairs. So for dinner, I'm going to have something special. It's called chianina steak. So chianina beef, which is the type of beef that they make specifically in the region with the cows from the fields surrounding this agriturismo. And to tell me a bit about it is Chef Antonino, who will be making my steak.
E allora, queste sono delle fiorentine di chianina IGP che rappresentano il fiore all'occhiello del vitellone bianco dell'Appennino centrale. Gli antichi contadini usavano questi animali come animali da soma e allo stesso tempo, quando avevano una certa età ed erano invecchiati, giustamente avevano la sorte di essere mangiati. Quindi, essendo un animale da lavoro, allo stesso tempo avevano bisogno di una lunghissima frollatura. In questo caso abbiamo una frollatura media che va intorno ai 40-45 giorni e è una carne poco marezzata, molto digeribile.
This is for the lovers of meat of my channel. You know I eat a lot of fish, a lot of pasta, but we're in the meat country in Italy, in Umbria. And as you can see, this is a masterpiece of a plate in front of me. This is the chianina steak, and a very generous portion at that. They're very generous here in this agriturismo. As always, I want to give a very special thank you to my Patreon members, those who support my work via Patreon. If you haven't, please check it out. If you're interested in the home that I showed today or homes on any other episode, you can write to me, marco@justdreamitaly.com. So like, subscribe, comment below. What did you think of this episode, Castiglione del Lago? And where should I go next? Ciao!